Miranda from My Scrappy Life, and welcome back to my channel. This is part of Scrap Madness for the month of March, where we do a video a day. And Laura and I decided to do a Scrappy Tag type video. Everybody likes to do these. We started it, so if you want to use hashtag Scrapmadness19, I'll link that down below, and just to play along. Everybody, it's to play. It has got, let's see here, I think 15 questions. We got about 16 questions. And just to answer all of the questions, just to have a nice little scrappy chat. So the first question is, what is one scrapbook item you don't own that surprises you? And for me, that is the typewriter. I don't have it. I keep looking at it. I keep wanting it. I keep justifying my answer of why I'm not getting it. But really, I love the types layouts that everybody does for their journaling. And I know that I can go on the camera or, like onto Word document and do it, but I just haven't. And that I definitely can say that I wish I did have, and it surprises me that I haven't broken down and bought it yet. Number 2, if you were designing your own line, what are the 3 elements that would be required? 3 elements. I would have to say my 3 items would be darker colors. And what I mean by that, I like the deeper colors, like the deep blues, the purples, things like that. So deep colors would be one. An element would probably be, I like tulips. And most of the time the flowers that you find are just like regular big flowers, embellishments, not a lot of tulips. And I would love to see tulips on there. And the third element, I would have to say, golly, I wouldn't know. I guess I gravitate to puffy stickers. So anything that's puffy related, whether it's hearts or flowers or whatever the case, so puffy stickers, those would probably be my 3 major elements that I would use. The third one, what one item is a must that for you to finish a layout? I need the little bits, and the little bits could be a sequence mix or enamel dots or anything like that. So it's got to be the little bits of something small that I can add just in that one particular spot. I tend to put mine all over, the enamel dots all over, or sequence mix. I don't just put like 3 clusters. Like I like to spread them out. And so that would probably be where I finish it out. The other thing that I may finish out my layout that I don't do all the time, but I like to do it a lot, is taking and doing splatters of either silver or sometimes gold. The most used social media influenced besides YouTube. So what this question means is that outside of YouTube watching process video, where else do you go to get your inspiration? Mine would probably have to be Instagram. I love to scroll through Instagram, and when I find a layout or a sketch or whatever that I like, I take a screenshot of it and then I put it into my Pinterest board to where I can go back and pull it, because when I take my screenshots, I make sure I get the name and all that so that I can give tribute to the person that I got it from. So I would have to say Instagram. Who is your dream collaborator? Well, if you have followed me long enough on my channel, or if you're new, you'll find out who I really like. I would have to say, if I could be able to collaborate on a collection or, be part of maybe the design team or any of that sort to be able to collaborate, my dream person would probably be Paige Evans. That would definitely be the person that I would love to be able to help create a collection together or be part of the design team, whatever the case, part of that. So that's who that would be. If money was no object, what would be your first purchase to be? Well, since we've already talked about the one item that isn't in my scrap room, my scrappy room, would be that typewriter. So that would be it. I would need to purchase that. That would be my first purchase that I would have. What do you have most of in your stash? Okay, so in my stash, I don't have very much. I tend to purge a lot because since I am military, I do have to purge. So I don't keep a lot of scraps or bits and pieces or any of that kind of stuff. So for the most part, my stuff is not that old. I may go back, 2015 is maybe the oldest product that I have, maybe. So with that being said, what I probably have most in my stash would probably be either sequence mixes or my ephemera. Those two are probably my major two things, but I use a lot of that on my layouts, so I have a lot so I can be able to use a lot, if that makes sense. Okay, so on the flip side of that, what is your favorite item in your stash? I would have to say my mixed media cart. So right here is my mixed media cart, and it's the ones from the IKEA, and all three of them are filled with mixed media. So that would be my favorite thing in there. What is your most used item? Boy. Most used item. I pull these things out for everything. If it's not this one, it's this one. If it's not this one, it's this, you know, these would probably be my most used items. Is my scissors. I grab them for everything. And I do have a couple of, those are my two big ones, and then I have my three. So I would say my scissors. I would say that that'd probably be my most used item. Where do you do your crafting? You're in it. Yeah, I have my own little crafty space. I absolutely love it. My desk is a U-shaped desk, corner desk. So right now I'm facing one part of it where my computer and stuff is at, and then right here, right beside me is my crafty type stuff, or where I film and that kind of stuff. Let me scroll down here quick. Okay, number 11. We're on number 11. So what layout or project you have been procrastinating on? So I started a project 6x8 for my PCS move. So PCS is us military term for moving from one permanent duty station to the next. And when we were stationed in Germany, I did a spool of, I called it the Weber or PCS crapshoot, and hashtag that. And I just went on and found all those photos, and I put them into an album on my Facebook, and I decided I wanted to scrapbook us moving back over here to the States, because we had to do a lot. I mean, there was a lot of last things that we did, a lot of little items that we had to do, because it was a major move. We went across the ocean from Europe back over to the States, and I've been putting that off. It is that is a project that started in 2018. We moved in September, October of 2017, and it's still sitting undone. So that would probably be the one that I'm not doing. It's not that I don't want to do, I just don't. I love the photos, I want it in that size. I just don't have the right collection, and a lot of the pages are semi-hodgepodged together, and I don't like it, but I'm not gonna change my layouts either due to that reason. So I would say that that's probably my most oldest thing that needs to be done in my collection. Okay, so where do you place your layouts? Are they in an album, or do you pile to put them away? Well, as you can probably see, right there is the start, and then right here I have a 4x4 calyx, and it's all right here, and the bottom four or bottom three are albums. So I place them. I put them away right away. I don't keep them out. I always have my protective sheets ready to roll for me, and I place them in there. And if I don't have an album, I still place them so that they're ready to go, and all I gotta do is slap them in. And it's pretty much me just buying the albums. And I do buy them. Like my daughter has an empty one that I've purchased. I've got 2 for her that are, one is starting to get filled because now it's moved on to the next one. I do not like piling them. I'm not a piler. I don't like putting them in boxes or whatever. If people want to look at them, I don't want them digging in a box. I want them to look at them in an album. And I always pull them out. And my daughter loves pulling them out as well. I have things for my traveler's notebooks and all my little mini albums that I do. I have them stored in a nice little area throughout everything. So that's what I do. Scrappy Crush. Who would make you grin or just be so excited they liked it or commented on your projects? Oh, this is a hard one. Because I have been posting a lot in this industry in the last 2 to 3 years, I would have to say the one person that I haven't seen a lot say, ooh, I like that one, and ooh, or something like that. I would have to say if Tracy Banks from Mercy Terra would like or subscribe to my channel or any of that sort. I mean, I love Paige Evans, but Paige Evans is a subscriber. And she comments all the time. Anytime you tag her on it, she always says something about the layouts that we do with her collections, because she loves that inspiration. So for me, my next Scrappy Crush would probably be Tracy Banks at Mercy Terra. Where is your favorite places to shop? So here's the 2 things. I shop local if we would have a local scrapbook store. All I have in the area here is Hobby Lobby and Michael's. And really, I do shop there, but I don't get a lot of my products. A lot of my stuff is online. So, of course, I am a close to my heart consultant. So, yes, I do love to shop my website. But outside of that, I love a cherry on top. I love shopping there. They always have it. They always have some type of sale going on almost on a daily basis. Any pre-orders, you get 10% off automatically. Sometimes they run a 20% off, and that's when I really stock up on the pre-orders because I don't mind waiting for the product. A cherry on top is probably one of my favorites places to shop. I do like the small shops like Spiegelmom Scraps, Shimmer's Paints. I like those smaller style ones. I like the Hip Kit. Click Kits is another good one. All those direct sales, Ink Road Stamps, anything that is small. And I love American Crafts because I'm not denying that this is a bad, like they're a bad company, because I love all their products. But when American Crafts pretty much owns almost everything, I like the direct sales. I like the smaller shops to be able to get product at. Catherine Pooler is another one. So ultimately, anything that's small direct sales, I love to get. Those are like the places that I like to shop. What is your dream job in the industry? Marketing. I love to do a layout and then share the bejeebies out of it. I love to, if it's a hot item on the market, I love to get it in and get my review on it. So it would have to say marketing and trying out the items. So it'd be like the tester / marketer. And I know that it's mainly because of my degree. That's what I went to college for, ×2, is marketing and all that graphical stuff on the background and doing up social media platforms and hashtagging and all that. That would be my dream job in the industry, is you send me a product and I'm gonna mass blast that thing out. That's like hashtag mass tag. The last question is, what 3 unrated crafty YouTubers could you tell us about? So what this means is that we are going to tell you about 3 YouTubers that are up and coming. So who do you feel, and like for me, who do I feel that I want to give a shout out and why I like their channel? So one of them would have to be one mommy scrapper. She is Scrapping Amy on social media, or hashtag that one, where she is amazing. I love her style. I love her real-time videos because she does do the real-time videos. So if you're looking for somebody to watch in real time, she is definitely the person to go to. I absolutely love her channel. I love her vibes. She does amazing layouts. I absolutely love her. So that would be number one. My second one would be Tisa. I love her channel as well. She does a lot of the stuff that I do. I love her style. She's amazing. I love what she does on her channel. She just started her channel because we were like, you need to do a YouTube channel. I love your process. I would love to see your channel. You need to do it. So she started it last year. And so did Scrapping Amy. She also started it too last year. And those two definitely are unrated because they... both of them, one of them is on a design team. One just made a design team and the other one has not, and which is fine because she's not, I mean, it's up to them, it's their choice. Those would be the two. And then my third, I would have to say Dolly, and she is Scrapping on the Go. I love her channel. I love how she talks. I love how she gets into little tangents and then she's like, okay, back to the layout. I absolutely love her style. She's such a riot in person. I've met her in person. We've gone to a couple of retreats together. I absolutely love her style as well. It's very, very different from mine, but I love her. I love how she'll go on and then, okay, back to the layout. I just love that about her. So those are my three unrated crafty YouTubers, and I'll link all three of their channels down below. So that's it. I hope you enjoy this. Make sure you go check out Laura's channel along with everybody else that is doing this. And also check out our guest designer for this week as well. She will be linked down below. Let me check who it is so that I can tell you. So our guest designer is Dolly, so it'll be down there. So make sure that you go check out all of the questions. Make sure you go check out Dolly along with all of the other YouTubers that could be doing this. Go check out Laura, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.